Hi, I'm Raymond Moy. I am the Assistant General Manager here at Dash. First off, I want to thank our friends over at the Alexandria Health Department and Rally Point EMS Services for these tips on proper care and usage of our PPE equipment. Bandana or cloth that meets the face covering guidelines of the CDC. First off, we have a simple bandana. It is a square. Also, we have two simple pieces of rubber band or hair ties, whichever you have available. First things first, this is a simple square. Lay it flat and then fold it in half. Once folded in half, fold it into thirds. Simple like that, okay? Now take your rubber bands or your hair ties and slip it onto each side. Second side, slip it through. Now you want to place them about 6 inches apart from each other, depending on the best fit for your face. Once you have your rubber bands on, take your excess, fold it, tuck it over the rubber band on the inside. Same here, take the excess and fold it behind the rubber band. Now you have these two rubber bands here. Just simply take this and put it on. Rubber bands go behind the ear. There you go. All right, to remove this, remove by the edges. Be careful not to touch the center part of the outside of your face cloth or bandana. Simply remove. Handle any face mask or any face covering by the edges only. Okay, remove your rubber bands. Now this bandana, you can go ahead and toss this in the washing machine. Be sure to wash with hot water and dry using medium or dry heat, and it's good to go for the next day. Be sure to handle it by the edges only or by the string. A mask is going to have two sides, usually a white side and a darker side. You want to make sure that the blue or the darker side is usually on the outside of the mask, and you want to be conscious of where the wire is. Each mask has a wire on one side that you can see here and you can feel. That's not on the other side. The wire you want to be facing up on your nose. So on this mask, the wire is right here. I'm going to apply it so it's facing up and blue side out. Okay, tuck the bottom of your mask underneath your chin and press down on the wire so that it forms to the shape of your nose for a tight seal. When handling your surgical mask, take extra caution not to touch the outside or the center part of the outside of the mask. Only try to handle by the edge of the mask or by the earlobes. Grab the earlobes, carefully slip it off. We're going to store a mask in a paper bag. You can fold it in half, as so. Slip it inside a paper bag, and it'll be safely stored until you need it again. We recommend a paper bag because plastic tubs or plastic bags create and hold moisture, whereas paper bags do not have moisture. Grab your gloves. slip them on as so. Okay, to remove your gloves after using them, assume all outside surfaces of your glove are contaminated. Take one hand and pinch at the wrist of the other hand and pull it off so that you turn it inside and out. That way the contaminated outside surface of the glove remains on the inside and that the inside is reversed out. Take the glove and ball it in the other end. Take 2 fingers and slip it underneath your wrist and slide it off such that you're turning it inside and out and you're not touching the outside contaminated part of the glove. Once they're off, chuck it in a trash can. Alright, so to load a wheelchair, you want to make sure you're wearing a mask and you want to use a fresh pair of clean gloves. Before using a glove, again, wash your hands or use your sanitizer. On most buses, in this compartment here over the wheel well, you will find a paper bag with several pairs of fresh, brand new, clean gloves that you can use. Take out 1 pair of gloves. Your hands are clean. You want to slip them on as so. Once securing your wheelchair, assume the wheelchair is contaminated. That's why we're using this fresh set of gloves. We'll still need to secure the wheelchair by the frame using the hook straps. 4 points of securement onto the frame of the wheelchair. Again, you can do this with minimal contact with the wheelchair. And again, always use a fresh pair of gloves. Again, when loading a wheelchair and using a fresh pair of gloves, you can assume that these gloves are contaminated. You will not want to be driving with your driving surfaces with these gloves. Again, your driving surfaces, your steering wheel, control panels, switches, you are the only person to touch these surfaces and they are clean and disinfected for you. So you want to keep these as clean as you can. When lighting the wheelchair, use the same process. Sanitize your hands, get a fresh pair of gloves, unmount the wheelchair, alight the wheelchair, dispose of the gloves, and sanitize your hands once again. Again, these safety measures are not a replacement for 6 feet of social distancing or staying at home. However, they are additional safety measures that will help you stay safe in the workplace and during your essential travels. Stay safe, and thank you for watching. Stay safe. Alright, so we'll show you how to... one more time. Again, these safety measures...
Yeah, you forgot, yeah.
Again, these measures are not a replacement for social distancing, maintaining 6 feet of distance, or staying at home. Okay, go.